Hi everyone, it's Monday, April 13th, and this is our reading lesson. First thing we're going to do is find which page we need to be on. So wherever you have, now mine happens to be on the Seek and Find with the V's that we did last week. Yours may have changed a little bit, but you should be close to this page. Your parents, and remember you showed me your pages in the book on Friday at our Zoom meetings, but just find that tab. Okay, I'm going to go and take mine off. I'm going to put you on the correct page, all right? So we're going to turn this page. We're going to take this one page. See how my book is flat? We're going to take this one page and turn it. Now, this was what we did last week. So you may have already turned it a little bit. So we're going to turn that again. This was the blending we did on Zoom. Okay, we didn't do this page. We skipped it. We skipped a couple pages. And then this. And here's a vowel train we did not get to last week. And then we are on lesson 23. And we're going to turn the page. And so now we start over at page 1, but notice down here it says lesson 23, okay? So make sure and get mom or dad or grandma or whoever's watching you to help you out if you can't get to that page, okay? But we're going to go ahead and leave our little tab there for right now. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to actually clap out our syllables, and then we're going to come to this page and you're going to write the letters of the sounds that I say. So leave that page open, page 1, lesson 23 Monday. Just pause this if you need to find it, and you can pause it right on that picture so you can match it up. And let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is clap out our words. I think next week we are going to be changing what we do with this. We're not going to be just doing syllables. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. But we have one more week of making sure we can hear the syllables. So I want you to clap out each word and figure out how many sounds are in each one, how many syllables. And I'll do it too. All right, the first word is jump. Jump. One clap, one syllable. Pencil. Pencil. Two syllables. Music. Music. 2 syllables. Miss having music with Mr. Kaufman. Next word, potato. Potato. 3 syllables. 3 claps. Pizza. Pizza. 2. Trampoline. Trampoline. That's 3. How'd you do? Hopefully really good. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is I'm going to read out, or read the sounds of the word, and you write that letters down, that page 1, the one that I just showed you, okay? So have your pencil. If you need to pause, go ahead. And then I'm going to read these out, okay? And then we'll check it. First one, D. D. The next one, The next one, The next one, N. And if I go too fast, just stop the video for a minute, okay? The next one, The next one, I. The next one, J. The next one, K. Don't forget, there's 2 letters for K. Don't forget to write both. Okay, the next one, R. Next one, P. Next one, next one, Eh. 2 more. Next one, w. W. And the last one, v. V. Okay, so once you're finished with all of those, we're gonna, if you need to pause and go back, then go ahead and do that. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the answers up now and we're gonna go through those. Okay, here are the answers to the letters you should have written. We're gonna go through them right now. Please make sure that, for example, you have the D correct. If not, I want you to erase it and fix it, okay? Make sure, can't do both of them. This is our D over here, remember? Here's B. Okay, so D is over here and goes like this with the round part there in the front and the tall part in the bottom, or the back, I'm sorry. The J goes below, starts at those dots. Here we go, let's go through them. And yours can be in any order, okay? It's fine with me. You might have gone across, well, I went down. So D, dog, D. U, umbrella, H, hat, N, nest, N. M, man, M. I, igloo, I. J, jam, J. C, cat, K. K, kite, K. That's why you wrote 2 of them for that K sound. R, rug, R. P, pan, P. F, fish, F. E, egg, E. W, web, W. V, violin, V. How'd you do? All right, so now we're going to turn the page. And we're going to look at the pictures for our next sound. You want to turn your book this way or just look at mine, that's fine. Let's look and see what we have here. We have a box, one that rhymes with it. Fox, good. We have an ox. First 3 words rhyme. Box, fox, ox. That's an axe. Mix and 6. And obviously we already know that we are going to use an X like fox. So we do X, fox, X. I have a couple of toddlers. Our X actually makes the sound of K and S together. So if you put those 2 together, X, that makes the X sound. Now, we are only going to be looking at X in the middle of the word and at the end of the word, except for the word X-ray. That one has it at the beginning. That's the only one we'll do because usually X at the beginning of a word makes a different sound, except for X-ray, which is what we have in our poem this week. So, X, and we'll be using this mostly at the end of words, sometimes in the middle of the words, okay? But it makes that X sound. So when we say it, we are going to be doing X, fox, X, okay, to say that one. All right, very good. So now we're going to turn the page here. We're going to take just that page and we're going to make some X's over here. And you can pause it if you need to, all right? Okay, so when we do an X, it starts, we're still starting on that dotted line there. So most of you know we do that. We come back and we go down this way. Oops, let me do it to show where the camera is. So we start here, we pick up, we go to the dotted line and here. What I want to make sure you don't do, I'm going to go down here too. Don't do this, like where you make a line here and then, okay, so make sure it's as even as we can. This one's not very good. I'll put an X on it to mark it out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and make, you can see the 2 dots on the top there. All right, and you may go ahead, every time you write, I want you to say X, fox, X. X, fox, X. So you can pause it, go ahead and finish this page of your X's, and then we're going to move on. All right, so now we're on this page, you finished your X's, since you're already on this one, and now we're going to do this where we are going to do the 2 pictures with the same ending sound. Now, they're not all X's, so let's be careful here, okay? All right, so the first one we're going to do is we circle, we have an axe. I don't know if that's supposed to be a head or what, but it's not the one that matches. And then a box. So we're going to circle the axe and the box. And then we're going to write the letter that is at the end, which is X. All right, let's move on down. We have wig, gum, frog. Which 2 ones have them? I'll say it again. Wig, gum, frog. Which two have the same ending sound? Wig and frog, both end in G. G gum g. All right, we're going to come over here and make a G. We're going to start there. We're going to drop it down. Just like that. Okay. All right, let's look at our next one. We have six, fox, nut. Which two have the same ending sound? I think you can get that one. Six and fox have the same ending sound. And that is an X again. So we're going to go over here and make our X. X, fox, X. Okay, now we have mix, back, and fix. Because you can see here in this picture that something's broken and then they fixed it. Mix, back, fix. That's right. So mix and fix both have that X at the end. Good job. X, fox, X. All right, and then we have cat, kick, hat. Ooh, they're tricking us there because cat and kick have the same sound at the beginning, but we're not looking at beginning sounds. We're looking at ending sounds. So cat, kick, hat. The ones that have the same one are cat and hat. Both have the T sound. T-tot. All right, so there's your page, and that's how that should look. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to do some blending work here. So I'm going to show you, these are the ones I need you to take a look at this and pause it on here. These are the letters that you need to get out from your letter tiles in your envelope. M, S, W, X. And then for our vowels, the red ones are A, I, and O. So pause it and go ahead and get those out. So my tiles are up here, which is what I want you to do as well, okay? So make them, spread them out so you can find yours easily. But if I get too fast, just stop the video, all right? Okay, so the first word, we're gonna find an S, an A, and an X. And let's sound it out. S-ax, sax. That's short for saxophone. All right, very good. Now, we're going to do this a little different. I want you just to take away the S. And what do you have left here? Ax, ax. Very good. So we're going to take off the A, and I want you, oh, let me put in my vowels. And I want you to put an O in the middle place there, okay? What is that one? Ox, ox, like we saw in our picture. Very good. I want you to take the S and move that down. Ox, socks. Now that's not the way we spell socks like you put on your feet. That's spelled differently, S-O-C-K-S. But we spell it sometimes this way for a fun way. The Red Sox and the White Sox, which are baseball teams, that's how they spell socks, with the X at the end. Okay. All right, we're gonna take the O off, and I want you to put the I on there. S-I-X, six, the number 6. Very good. Take the S off and move the M. Move the M there. Let's sound this one out. M-I-X, mix. Very good. Okay, we're going to take the I off, and I want you to put the A on there. Now this is a name, so we need to change it to the capital M. Okay. M-A-X, max. Good job. All right, we're going to take that M off, and we're going to put a W there instead. See if you can sound that out. W-ax, wax. Very good job. All right. So we'll do more blending as we go, and then tomorrow you're going to read your book as well with those words, okay? All right, real quick before I talk to you a little bit more on this, let's look at our sight words for today. And these are ones I think that you've done before, but let's go ahead and make sure we know. So on, O-N, on. I want you to do that with me. Point to the screen with me. O-N, on. Good. Let's go to the other one. Ah, the opposite. When we talked about opposites, fancy word is called antonyms for those. But opposites, on and off. O-F-F, off. again with me, point with your finger. O-F-F, off. Now, if I was to take this and just have O-F, what word is that? That's a sight word too. That is of. O-F, of. But when we put an extra F on it, O-F-F, it becomes off. Excellent job. Okay, so what I want us to do is I want us to take the tab, all right, take the tab, and I want you to put it on that blending page, and that's where we'll turn to tomorrow when we get ready to go, okay, on our Tuesday lesson. Okay, so the last couple things I want you to do for reading today, I want you to find 5 things with the X in them. Now, if you have an X-ray, that's fine. Otherwise, you're probably going to have to find things with X at the end of the word or in the middle of the word. That's fine. Either one is okay with me, all right? So see if you can find 5 things, okay? If you can't find 5 things in your house, then you can look on the internet with your parents' help, okay? Don't do it on your own, please, all right? You don't have to email them to me. I want you to make a list for me for Friday. I want to see those. That's one of the things I'm going to ask for at our Zoom meeting when I meet with each of you on Friday. That was so much fun to be able to do that with each of you. So instead of you emailing them, just hang on to them, okay? Put them in your safe stack for Miss Mappus, and I'd love to see them on Friday, what you found with the X at the end or in the middle. The other thing I want you to do is if you have some Play-Doh or something like that, I want you to know how we've done it before, where you make 2 snakes and make an X, and I want you to trace it, all right, 3 times, saying X, fox, X, X, fox, X, okay? If you don't have any Play-Doh, maybe you can go out and get just 2 sticks, or you could go get 2 butter knives from your kitchen or something like that, 2 straws. There's lots of things you can make an X with if you don't have Play-Doh, and you can do one of those things, okay? All right, so that's it for today. So do those couple of activities because we finished all of our book work, and I will see you tomorrow for reading.